How much have we invested here so far in terms of the rent, the deposit, and to set up the property?
I think we've invested about...
You know the mistake I made?
No?
I only realized this when it happened. I should have booked your property. If we were to rent it out on a nightly basis, how much would that be on a nightly basis? These are the things that gets you to make that money without having... Hello, welcome us back, huh?
Yeah,
we're here, okay, thank you. So this is the service accommodation property. So tell us a bit about this property first before we start working about. So how were we able to secure these properties? Did we buy it? What happened to this one?
Yeah, no, that's, we rented it, from the landlord. Yeah, so we got it from the landlord. It's actually 4-bedroom, but we turned it into 5-bedroom.
So it's a rent-to-service accommodation.
It's a rent-to-service accommodation, yeah.
So I like the diversification. You've got two going, BRRR, HMO,
yeah.
and now this is rent-to-service accommodation. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So talk us through where we are, what we, take us through the property, basically.
Yeah, actually, that's the downstairs toilet.
Downstairs bathroom, okay.
Toilet, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I mean, we got it in February, at the end of February. Then we got the 2 weeks grace period.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so on the 4th, actually, on the 4th of February, we officially started.
Nice.
Yeah, so so it's nice, it's on, everything is well done, ready. We've been having clients there. They
wow,
come and
okay,
go,
so this is the first room?
This is the first bedroom.
What?
Downstairs, yeah.
This is huge.
Yeah, so it's very big, yeah.
It's a big room.
Yeah, it's a big room, yeah. So, yeah. So,
I like the setups.
Yeah.
I like the towels there. You've got more there.
Yeah, so the
That's
towel.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You've got a desk there.
Yeah.
You got the 2 lamps.
Yeah,
ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. And then we have this here for clients who come in.
Oh,
here.
you got that note.
So I just wrote notes there just to welcome them and thank them.
Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. I love this.
Yeah.
And you've got emergency numbers there.
Yeah, emergency number.
Which is also good.
They can call.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love this. I love the combination.
Yeah, so.
And you've got another spare chair there.
Yeah, there's a spare chair there if anyone
good.
wants to sit there. Yeah, so
okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
I like the laminate flooring.
Yeah.
Did you do it yourself or it was already here?
No, it was already here.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Man.
So and the cleaner has done a very good job cleaning.
I like the chandeliers.
Yeah.
Going that way. And then you got the.
This is
this is
kitchen,
beautiful.
Kitchen diner.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. That light, okay. What?
Yeah.
By the don't mess their carpet up.
Yeah.
Right?
We have clients who are coming in soon.
Yeah. Careful. I think I need to take my shoes off. My shoes is in a mess. Right? My shoes in a mess.
So maybe even mine actually. Yeah.
I don't want them to turn up here saying your house is not clean.
Yeah.
When you know you've cleaned it really nice.
Yes. Yeah,
right. Look guys. I was even embarrassed to wear my shoes in this property. Bailo, go and take your shoes off. Okay, so we decided to move the sitting room in here, which was clever.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was very clever.
That was a very good
and then
idea.
I've just got the kitchen here, and you got all this going on here.
Yeah.
You've got an amazing TV there.
Yeah, so the TV is
right.
here.
You know the mistake I made?
No.
I only realized this when it happened. I should have booked your property.
Oh. You should have done that, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I should have booked you.
Yeah.
It's when I was on my way yesterday, I think, why did I not book Yen's property?
Yeah. No,
right? I would have booked you and then I would have stayed here.
Yeah, no, that would have been good, yeah.
That would have been, but anyways, in the future now, we've got properties now dotted. We have Preston, we have Manchester now, few.
Okay.
Right? We've got a crew we don't have at the moment. But now what I'm doing now, when I'm traveling, I'm going to book my investors' properties instead of anywhere else. So I like here, beautiful. I like the sofa.
Yeah, so the sofa is sofa bed.
Wicked, man. Sofa bed.
Yeah, 2 people can sleep there.
Wow,
so if you have 11 people here, they can just turn that into a bed.
10 people in here.
Yeah, 11. Yeah,
11 people.
Yeah, last time there were 10 people here.
Yeah. Okay.
And tomorrow, I think there will be also another 10.
Another 10.
Yeah.
Wow. Where are you getting all this group of people from?
Yeah, so
Oh.
so they come in. Some of them are nice, and some of them they come in and
Mess up everything.
mess up
again, isn't it?
everything, and then the cleaner just, I mean, does
Get
everything.
frustrated, right?
Yeah.
But look, as long as they're paying us what they're supposed to pay,
Yeah.
no, we are happy with it, right?
Yeah. So let me just lock
Close
it
that
here.
down. Yeah. So now you see now what I was saying. It's good to have thumb turn.
Yeah.
If it was a thumb turn, it's fine, right? Leave the key there as well.
Yeah. Okay.
It makes it. Is this the key that you need to put back in the key safe?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to hold it then. What you could do, find a spare key to leave on the door.
Yeah. Okay.
So that way they won't forget to lock it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on then. So this laminate floor, everything was here.
Everything was here.
We're lucky the house was painted already when we.
Yeah, it was
when we moved
painted.
in.
The only thing we did here was the feature wall.
Which is the grey wall, right?
The grey wall. Yeah.
Okay, looks
Yeah,
good.
this feature wall.
Visual
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
okay. I like this bit here to hang your stuff.
Yeah. So
That's
that.
really, really nice. Okay.
So.
And the carpet, did you do the carpet? That's fine. Did you do
Yeah.
the carpet?
No, the carpet was here.
What?
Yeah, everything was here. Yeah, it was here, but although the expenditure that was quite because
Yeah, I was surprised then about the investment. But
Yeah.
the bed I'm seeing downstairs looks wicked. That I must admit that part.
Yeah.
Right? Because normally, wow, okay.
So this is the
Who your cleaner is?
upstairs bathroom. When we finish, I'll tell you about cleaner. Yeah, so,
Look at the cleaner.
yeah. So
Wow. You must have got a good cleaner, huh?
yeah,
Wow.
it's someone who does hospitality.
Yeah, basically, the way she's doing this,
Yeah,
this is professionally done.
yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful it is. Wow, wow, okay. I like this room as well.
Yeah. So this is the bathroom here.
Yeah, got the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, good size bath. Yeah, you've got the bath in here, going on there. Is this not too short?
Oh, you mean that if it is too
Yeah,
short?
is this not too short
Yeah.
to go down?
Yeah.
Or
so
you guys
far,
are
he's
happy?
been
It has
fine.
not caused you any problem, right?
It hasn't caused any problem. So this is
This is
the
another
third
bedroom.
Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful, huh?
Yeah. So
Beautiful, beautiful. You know, the beds, mattresses looks good as well,
yeah.
which is good. You need to do it really nice like that. Don't want to mess it up. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and then obviously we have that
I
storage.
mean, this is just storage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is not a
We have
bedroom.
another storage here. You've got lots of storage.
Yeah, a lot of storage here. Yeah.
Got lots of storage here. Okay. And then another 2 singles here.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So. Okay. So then you got those 2 here. You got that shelf. You got that thing to go in there here.
Yeah.
And the setups is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
And then this is the last small.
This is the
smallest
smallest room, right?
room. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. In terms of the setups, with your housekeeping person, you know, I think she's got what she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
I hope she's not that expensive either. Right? So she's not expensive, keep her. She's good. She is very good. Right? If you think the ironing and washing is too expensive,
Yeah.
check out how much they're charging us for that. And then you then get a bed linen component to give you the quotation and you compare the prices.
Yeah.
So what they will do, they will supply you a week worth of beddings, towels and everything.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So what that means basically, you don't have to worry about your towel being old. They always replenish it. They will have a certain quantity.
Okay.
As soon as you hit that quantity, you can go online.
Yes.
You can then order it. They will take the old ones with them and then replenish it with new ones.
So does it basically mean that they will take the one that we've bought and then clean it?
Yours would be yours now.
Oh, right.
You can keep yours as a spare.
Okay. Okay.
But they will have their beddings. You know, like when you go to hotels, right?
Yeah.
And the hotels got their beddings really nice. They've got bedding suppliers.
Okay.
Laundry suppliers that brings all those beddings to them, iron and done nicely.
Right.
The cleaners just put it on.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So when it's hit a certain level, then they then replenish it and then brings new one, take the dirty ones.
All right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So that could be another way you can check. what the price is, because the way she's doing it, I don't think she's cheap.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because she's really doing it well done, and compare the price.
Yeah, no, that's
Right?
true.
That way, then you would know whether it is worth doing or not. And also, if you're not getting reviews on say, oh, the bedding wasn't done properly, and that then motivates you to do it with the laundrette. But if you start dropping the ball, because sometimes they'll drop the ball, especially when they've got lots of properties, like, I haven't got time to sit down and do ironing for 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
They will just not do it.
Yeah.
But with that, then then a client will not complain about beddings.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's there and they'll supply you. You don't need to be here. They'll have access to the key safe. They will drop it in any storage within the property.
Yeah.
And then they'll lock up and
they will just come and fix the bed.
No. Then the cleaner, all the cleaner will do is to fit the beds.
Okay.
Right? When it's dirty, she takes it, put it in the storage. They'll give you a storage bag as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can put it there. When they come to collect, they just swap the old with new.
New. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will even give you tea towels, everything that you need.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So that way then, it could also save you money.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So that's one of the way to save money. So looking at this property, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? I love it. And the speed of time you've done it as well.
Yeah. So
it's very quick.
Yeah, it was
very
good,
quick. It's very quick. So with this property then, I know you're not doing it alone. You're doing it with a partner.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about how your partnership, how you were able to form that partnership within the mastermind, of course.
Yeah.
And what can you say the benefit of having that partnership?
No, I think the partnership, because I met God Living for the first time at the masterclass, your masterclass.
Yeah, the 3-day event, right?
The 3-day event, yeah. And we had a bit of a chat, and then afterwards we started communicating on WhatsApp and so, and we just God Living expressed that interest, and then I expressed, yeah, I mean, he's a good person to work with. And so far, he's been working pretty well, actually, because the division of labor really works well because the property is closer to me. So I come here and do anything that needs to be done very quickly.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. And then God Living, what he does now is that I've left the part of booking.com administration online is with him. That's just basically what he does now.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I take care of this one, making sure that the cleaner comes in, clean the place well, and making sure that the heater is turned on and turned off when there are no people in. Yeah,
that one you got to.
So no, so far it's been working pretty. It's been working pretty well. Yeah.
So good, because you talked a very important thing there: division of responsibility.
Yeah.
So each one of you knows what the other person is doing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just we're excited. You can do whatever you want to do. No, you've got divisions of responsibilities. Everybody knows what they're doing. So he does the computer booking, getting the bookings to come in, and all that sort of thing. Because you're local, you can check on the property like what we're doing.
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
basically,
Yeah.
just to make sure we're all nice and tidy and ready for the guests. So,
and one of the things that we do was that before a client check-in, I used to just go and buy some fruit and put it on the table.
Nice, wow.
Yeah, so
that's good.
But this time, I'm not sure. But perhaps maybe tomorrow, if I have some time tomorrow, I'll have to buy a bowl of fruit and leave it there.
Do they eat it though, all of it?
Oh yeah, I don't find even a single one here. Yeah, I get a big bowl.
Let's have that, man.
Yeah, so everything, by the time I come, everything is gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Imagine having 7 people, 10 people in here and perhaps hungry. Maybe they check in late because the check-in time is 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, except the request that they want to check in earlier.
Good. Okay. Yeah, that definitely. Earlier, you charge them for it.
Yeah.
Later checkout, you also charge them for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what draws you to Manchester?
Oh, Manchester, I mean, because I don't live very far. The university where I work is just very close by here.
All right, okay.
It's near here. Yeah, so, and when it comes to service accommodation, I actually really wanted something that I'll be able to just go in and fix anything that is not working, especially starting. Obviously, if someone as experienced as yourself, I mean, you can do it anywhere because you already have the structure in place where to manage. Since we didn't have that structure, I thought it was good to have at least one of us nearby.
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
to do it. And Manchester also, of course, is a big city, and you have the Royal Manchester Hospital, just nearby here. It's walking distance, 5 minutes you are there, 5 minutes you are at the university.
Nice.
A 15-minute walk you are at the train station. Yeah, and you are 15-minute walk you are at in Manchester Piccadilly.
Oh, wow, 15 minutes?
15 minutes, yeah,
Wow.
15 minutes. Yeah, so if you just take and go up here, 15 minutes you'll be there.
Wow, fantastic. I love that.
So it's pretty near.
Yeah,
and
location-wise is good.
Location-wise, and you can walk there and you go to Manchester. If you like football, you go to Manchester City, or you go to, I prefer people to go to City because that, I love
Man
City.
City, fine, right? Okay.
Yeah, or if you prefer United, it's still fine. I mean, by the way, if you are listening, if you're watching this, you could, even if you are a United fan, you are welcome here. So,
and by the way, we're going to leave a link to this property as well. If you ever want to book the property, if you ever want to stay here in Manchester, absolute amazing 5-bedroom house. Parking, the front as well. Yeah. You've also got a garden. So it is beautiful. So we're going to leave the link to this property in the description below should you want to book yen for staying here. It's beautiful. So Man City Stadium is not far from here, right? Man
City Stadium is not far, and so it's actually in between Man City Stadium and Manchester United.
Old Trafford, okay.
Old Trafford. So from here to Old Trafford is not that far. So everything is very nearby. Restaurant, lots of restaurants here.
Yeah, definitely. We just came from the restaurant.
Yeah.
So that one is 100%, right?
Yeah.
So looking at the initial investment now, right? So how much have we invested here so far in terms of the rent, the deposit, and to set up the property?
I think we've invested about in settling everything, £8,000.
£8,000, okay.
£8,000.
£8,000, beautiful. Beautiful, it's nice, you know. So it is kind of okay. I think you've gone a bit high end.
Yeah, I think maybe just because we went a bit too high because we bought everything extra. For example, towel. I don't remember how many towels we bought, but I think we bought like some 20 towels.
20 towels?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, of course.
And then bed linen, we got like everything was double, and some of them even triple.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
so I think you just went in to make sure when they're here, there's no problems. There's so many stuff that they could do with it. I love that. So obviously this property sleeps up to 10 people so far by the look of it.
Actually up to 11 people.
So up to 11 people. So far by the look of it, you are getting groups of people.
So I get like the last person that checked in, it was like a family. I think they might have gone on it must have been a half term. They came here for 2 nights, and I think they gave very good review that they enjoyed their stay here. Everything was amazing.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so
it's beautiful. Everything's in place.
Yeah.
Everything's in place.
So and then you have a group of friends. For example, you have like friends who wants to go on maybe girls' night or boys' night, then this is a good place for them. Then
Absolutely.
they can come in. Yeah.
Absolutely. It is beautiful. You know?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I will not substitute this for any hotel because obviously you've got the Wi-Fi here.
The Wi-Fi,
like
everything
yesterday,
is here.
I wanted
Netflix is here.
Yesterday, I had my Q&A for my Zoom to come on. I had to wait for like literally 60 seconds. I thought the internet wasn't working. I even asked Baila to go and get me my tripod just in case it doesn't work so I can go live through my phone. So yeah, here you got your fiber optic internet, broadband and all that stuff. It is beautiful. And
thanks for your recommendation. Actually, we went for Virgin.
Virgin was good, eh?
Yeah, Virgin gave me a very good package because I first actually like called Virgin and then they say, oh yeah, we're going to come. It will take us like 2 weeks. And then suddenly I came here for some reason. I don't know if it was a miracle. One guy working for Virgin had dropped in a leaflet here that if you want to change your network, call us. So I called the guy, and then the guy just said, "Oh, sign up of what you've done. Sign up from what you've done with Virgin, and then I can come in and do it. And then in 2 days you get it."
What?
Yeah. So he did that. 2 days, everything. They came and installed everything.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So can recommend him to. I mean, the guy was pretty good.
Wow, that is beautiful. You know, it saves you all that time. Beautiful.
All the time. Yeah.
So it sleep up to 11 people. So if we were to rent it out on a nightly basis, how much is the nightly rate for let's say It's a 5-bed, right? Let's go with 5 people. How much would that be on a nightly basis?
Yeah, nightly base, I think for April is £201, 210 pounds.
£210, okay,
Yeah.
per night. Okay,
Yeah,
that is
per
just
night.
for 5 people.
Yeah. If we have somebody who is from BRRR property coming, we can give a discount. We're
Okay, good.
happy to give discount.
Fantastic.
We
Okay.
can give 10% discount if you.
Fantastic, definitely. You know, we'll make that happen.
Yeah.
Now I know. I'll get the people to make sure when they're booking me to try my student first.
Yeah.
My investors before they try anybody else. You said how much was it per night?
Yeah, £210 for now. But in summer, I think.
Okay, let's just do 210. Let's do worst case scenario first. So £210, right? £210, right? That's how much we charge for just 5 people. So if you times that by 30 nights, obviously that's not what we're gonna make. So let's say we had 50% occupancy rate.
Yeah.
Right? That gives us 3,150.
3,001. Yeah.
Yes, that's not counting. We're gonna increase the Saturday. I hope you're increasing the rate for Saturdays, right? For
Yeah,
weekends.
Yeah, for weekends, we increase it. I think we increase it to £240.
Fantastic. Okay, let's just say all flat rates, right? Because I know
that's April and March rent. So in May and in summer, the rate in summer is a bit higher. It's 280.
Of course, you got to. So let's say then we only had 50% occupancy rate, just 5 people, right? So that will give us 6,300. As for the 30 nights, we're gonna go for 50% occupancy rate. That gives us 3,150. So what is your estimated cost? Say, how much rent do we pay to landlord?
1,400.
1,400. And how about your expenses?
The expenses, cleaning, broadband, and the council tax, everything. I think we've calculated that it should be about £650.
Okay, £650.
Yeah, £600. Sorry, not
£600.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be £600.
Okay, £600, yes?
Yeah.
£600. So, in average, you're making 1,150.
8,150.
Right? So now, forget the higher rate, right? Forget having 11, 12 people. Times that by 12, you're on £13,800 at 50% occupancy rate. So it's a very good return. But when it comes to service accommodation, you got to have that fluctuation. You know where you make your money? You make your money when you're having 6, 7, 8, 9 guests, because you're charging them extra per guest, right? Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you got to make sure we're doing that.
Yeah, so no,
right?
what we add, we do additional charges, for example. Any extra guest. I mean, we're doing before £30 per extra guest, any one extra guest. But I think we're now we're doing £20. Yeah, because of the competition here.
Fine, £20 extra, it's fine. So basically, worst case scenario, right? You are gonna make an average worst case scenario here £900 a month.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario. But the thing about service accommodation, you got to let it be. Right? Do your rate, review your rate. We're new in the market. It will grow up £13,600 in just 50% occupancy rate. So let's say even 13,500, right? Let's say, right, it goes up to by another 30% here. You're talking about £17,000. £17,500, right? And that is not looking just by the number of days, by the amount of people that are coming. It's £17,500 in a property that you don't even own. But for me, even £12,000 or £6,000 a year from this one that I don't own is still a good return. But £17,500 is absolutely amazing. But what can we do to achieve this? What you do to achieve this amount, one, is encouraging group of people. Right? Group of people, very important. Secondly, you know the group of people that are coming here, get them to leave a review. Right? Tell them, look, leave me a review. When you're coming back next time, I'll give you a discount. Because what they're going to say, we were a group of 10, group of 11, we moved, we went to that property was amazing, we loved it, etc., etc. But also the people, anybody who stayed here for more than 5 days or 5 nights, ask them why they're visiting. Right? Ask them why they are visiting, and obviously tell them, look, if they're contractors, they're consultants, tell them, look, this property is available. If you want to book me directly, I will give you a discount. That's another way you could also increase it. But also you can contact the council, Yeah. Tell them that, look, if they have need emergency accommodation, this property is also available, and you'd be surprised how many people will be like, yes, I'm interested, especially when it comes to the council. Yeah. Manchester is a big city. Yeah. They've got lots of people coming in here looking for accommodation that they've not been able to provide. If you can get people here for like 3 or 4 months, then that's sorted. That's good, yeah. Right? So looking at that now, just to revise it again a little bit, right? Let's say now, right? We know we got our 210, right? We got our 210 here, right? We said times 30, right? So we've got that as 50%, right? Occupancy right there. So 6,330. Let's say now, okay, perhaps then now we are going to rent it. Let's say we rent it to a group of people, right? For let's say 3 months out of the whole year, right? For a group of 11 people, how much would that be per night? So it's £20 per additional person, right? Additional person, so we've got 5 people here minimum, right? Yeah. So that will be 7 people. So you're saying £20 extra, right? Yeah. Times 7. So that's 140. So if you do 210, plus the 140, that gives us how much? 350. 350. If you times that now by your 30 night, that's the 10,000, right? So now you're gonna say now, even if I rent a property for 30% of a year, yeah, you're making 3,500, 150, same amount that you would have made for that 50%. Yeah, that is just 3 months I'm talking about here, right? Yeah. Now you take all your expenses like we did just now. Your landlord was 1,400, right? 1,400. 1,400 minus your 600. 600, yeah. Yes. So you are still on 13,800. Yeah. So now you know. Literally, I know you're gonna get panic. Oh, Rahim, I haven't got any booking this month. What's going on, right? But it would eventually, if you get in groups, it would eventually come to that figure by the end of the year. But you cannot look at it on a monthly basis. If you look at it on a monthly basis, you're gonna have a heart attack. I'm telling you now. You'll have a heart attack. You're like, what is going on, Rahim? This is not gonna work. But look at it in the next 6 months. Yeah. Right? Keep an eye on the bookings. Yeah. When someone checked out here, call them, say, look, you stayed in my property, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll really appreciate if you could leave me. You can say, look, I'm new, I just started. Be vulnerable. Yeah. I'm just started, I haven't got a clue about what I'm doing, but I really hope you enjoy what you've done there. I'll really appreciate if you could leave me a review. Yeah, yeah. Right, you tell them that, and then send them a gentle reminder on the booking.com platform as well, or Airbnb platform, wherever you advertise. Believe me, you'll be surprised. Right, the more reviews you get, the more booking you get. Yeah. Right. But what you also want to look at, because you just told me most of the bookings are from Airbnb, which is weird. Right. We got to look at how we can get the bookings from booking.com. Yeah. Right. That we got to prioritize to ensure that then we are getting bookings from there. If you're doing well on Airbnb, you're definitely going to do amazing in booking.com. Yeah. I will tell you that now, because the property is beautiful. Yeah. It's beautiful. And you can make that money. So 17,500, that's going to be your figure you want to look at. Yeah. Nothing less. Yeah. See how you can maximize that to make that happen. But look, it is amazing being here. Well, I spent a whole day with you today. I hope you're not bored of me. No, that's, I'm very happy to be with you. Yeah, no, that's really good. And thank you for the time. So it is amazing. I love it. You know, it is beautiful. Yeah. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on the motivation, but also start buying things from home. Yeah, right? That's true. Start buying it from home. Learn it. You would, within a couple of days, you know what it is. You can easily get it. I've just gone through how you can save money doing that as well. That's true. It saves you time of traveling, it saves you money, and obviously get everything in your fingertip, especially if you're traveling. Yeah. It wouldn't stop you from traveling. You can buy it wherever you want to buy, as long as you got your cards and you've got an internet connection. Oh, sorry for interrupting this video. I just wanted to draw your attention to a guide I've just created. This guide is for you if you're looking to start and scale in property investment, and you've got questions that you want to ask in order to start your property investment. This guide is the ultimate guide to start and scale in property investment journey. I talk about the different type of investment strategies. I also discuss the 11 ways you can raise finance to make any property no money money down deals and the type of properties to buy in order to generate a serious return in your investment. And I'm giving this book away for completely free of charge, no string attached, nothing, absolutely free. Click the link on the description of this video to get your free guide now. We've only got a limited number of these copies available as well, so click the link to get your guide now. Let's get back to our video.
Hello, God Living, Mapinduzi. So I'm here with Rahim, actually.
God Living, I'm in your service accommodation, brother.
So
Hey, Rahim, how are you?
I'm doing well, my friend. I'm doing well. I'm excited. I've been spending the whole day with Yen. Right? He's getting bored of me now, so I'm just about to shoot off.
I can never get bored
I'm
of you.
I'm joking. How are you, my friend?
I should have been there, you know.
I know. It looks beautiful, man. It looks beautiful. Yeah, it looes beautiful. Well done. Well done. It looks beautiful. It really looks beautiful.
God Living has done a very good job as well. He's been on it. Yeah,
it looks beautiful, man. It's very clean, tidy. The beddings are all ironed nicely. It is beautiful, man. Well done for doing what you're doing.
Yeah. So fire some of your questions.
Yeah. What was the questions that you had?
So Rahim, after we set up the place and set up the business, we have, of course, succumbed to some few challenges. And some of the challenges that we succumbed, first is the bookings. After we opened our serviced accommodation, until now, more than 3 serviced accommodation have been opened around that place.
Okay.
So the business is being too tight.
So what we got to do, basically, we got to make ourselves stand out. With like what I was just talking to Yen here. Yen said even bringing the apple that Yen does is basic, but trust me, it make a huge difference, right? And the service accommodation have been open in this area. Are they the same size of your property or smaller sizes?
They are smaller sizes. But they can almost accommodate the number that we can accommodate, because they can accommodate up to 13 people.
Yeah, but they can't. Well, it won't be as nice as this. Get that? If they got a 3-bedroom house that sleep in 11 people, clearly yours would be better.
Yeah.
Right? It's been cramped. Okay? So how you could actually avoid competing with them is to put your base rate as a 5-people base rate. Right? Which you've done, right? So that then filter those people. Right? And you do yours. If anybody, you can check. If most of them are doing 1 night, you do 2 nights.
Most of them are doing 2 nights.
Right. If they're doing 2 nights, then you move to 3 nights. You can reduce your rate slightly and put in for 3 nights. Right? You will target different sort of people. Don't do it yet, right? Because right now you're warming up the property. But if I was a group of 11 people, I have a 3-bedroom and a 5-bedroom, I'll go for 5 bedrooms because it's more convenient. It's like my staff now. When we have our 3-day event, some houses, 3 bedrooms, sleep 7, 8 people. But I go for 6-bedroom house because I want each of my staff to have 1 bedroom. Right? That's how you have to think about. So if it's 5 of us traveling also, right? We rather take 5-bedroom house than 3-bedroom house because we don't want to share bedrooms. Right? So bear that in mind. That's what I'm going to make you unique. Because be in the position of the person booking. Obviously, if it's 2 people, they're likely to go for that person. If it's 3 people, they're likely to go for the 3 bedrooms, right? But where you can compete with them, if they're still charging the same rate you're charging as 5 people, people rather get a big house than a small house. That's what you want to think about. And also think about you're just starting out as well, right? It might be a bit stiff, a little bit, right? As I was telling Yen just now, service accommodation, don't look at it monthly, otherwise you're going to have a heart attack. And you might be subsidizing it right now as well because you've just started out. But just let it breathe. It's like planting a seed in a soil, right? You got to allow it to go out and germinate, and then it's not going to be bare because you're in Manchester, right? You cannot get a better place than Manchester. Yes, it's competitive. I get that, but you got to allow it to happen and look at it in a 6-monthly or in a yearly basis. And then if it doesn't work, then you can say, you know what, maybe we haven't done it right. We can move on to the next one, right? But let it brew a little bit. Like those competition I've just told, that's how you can overcome your competitors. Go for 3 nights minimum, reduce the rate slightly so you attract more different sort of people as well. Okay? So kind of bear that in mind. and look at your competitors, obviously, but know if your house is the biggest, people will still come to you due to the size of the property.
Yeah, another challenge is we have some of our competitors, they own the house. Because the prices that they charge is half our price. So we can't compete with those people.
So how many bedroom is it?
It's a 4-bedroom, there are several 4 bedrooms and like maybe one five bedroom. But for 4-bedroom, if they are charging half the price, you can't compete with those people.
Yeah, you can't. Yes, of course you can compete with those people. This is where you're gonna increase your nightly rate then. Sorry, your minimum night stays, right? That's where you're gonna increase it and reduce the price slightly, right? To get you ahead of them. You understand what I mean? But yes, you're right in terms of price because they are paying their mortgage. It's like Yen taking his buy-to-let, changing it to a service accommodation. He can kind of charge whatever he wants to, as long as he's making enough money compared to what he would make if he was to rent it. But that's with any business, right? You can go to a shop, they will sell you thing £1, and to the next shop, they sell it £1.25, right? We just have to know who these people are and make sure we are monitoring it to ensure that we are attracting those type of tenants that we need for the property. Yeah, don't get that deter you, right? Just keep an eye on it. As I said, we're gonna make ourselves different in order to be able to achieve what we set ourselves to achieve.
Okay.
And then God Living was asking about cleaner. How do you approach that in terms of how much would you pay for a cleaner, getting a cleaner?
It's subjective, to be honest with you, but maybe you're looking at, with this house, maybe £60, 65 or £70. That's not including the beddings.
So the bedding is separate?
Yes. How much are you paying? How much are you paying currently?
We're paying 70, including the beddings, so I think we are good there.
Yeah, I think you're good then.
Yeah.
Including the bedding, you're good then. And with what she's doing now, you're definitely good, right? She's doing the best really nice. So yeah, that one is good. So what you got to do then, basically, you want to have longer stays, because whether it's 2 nights or 3 nights, the cleaning is the same price.
Yeah.
So the longer the stays, you're saving also on cleaning cost.
Yeah.
Right, but observe it for now. Don't change it. But what you could do, you can still have your minimum night of 2. You can go to your promotion section. Remember, we went through that briefly. You can go and change you can create a promotion for minimum of 3 nights at a different rate. So that way then, you can still continue doing your 2 nights for now. But if someone go for 3 nights, you then becomes the most competitive.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you know how to do that on Booking.com?
On the promotion side of Booking.com.
Promotions, okay.
Yeah.
I will have a look at it later, and if I can't seem to find it, I will just give you a text.
Yeah, give me a text, or yeah, I will give me a text. I will go through it and send you a video for it. Or Gavin, jump on a call with Gavin. Gavin will show you. Right? You can easily create a promotion that way, and you can even tell it what time to what time. You can say, okay, from this month to that month, do this. It will do that for you then. So you are kind of capturing both sides.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And can you do that on Airbnb?
Airbnb as well, you can do, I think.
Okay.
Because just you need to remember where about in Airbnb. But I am a bit surprised that you're getting your bookings from Airbnb than Booking.com.
That's what I'm surprised too.
It's very weird.
I've been surprised too.
Yeah, most of this month Airbnb.
Bookings from Booking.com.
Okay, I think we need to look at it properly just to make sure we've done the right thing there.
So we have to check.
Because if you're getting this much booking from Airbnb, surely you'll get more bookings in Booking.com.
Yeah, because
That's what should be happening here.
because a lot of people say they get 70% of booking on Booking.com.
Yeah, that's where we get all our bookings.
Yeah.
That's where we get all our bookings. It's from Booking.com. Yeah. So yeah, we need to hack Booking.com basically. If we hack it and you're getting this from Airbnb, you will not be having heart attacks.
Yeah.
Actually, we are having those.
You'll be having heart attacks. You have few of them, right? Okay, but just know that in the beginning, like 1 month, 2 months, it's very quiet, right? And then it will slowly, people gonna start getting used to the property, and then that way, then they will start booking because it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next question.
So, in case in case it doesn't turn out the way we want to, the way we thought it would be, if we are not making profit out of the property, what options do we have?
Right, is one thing is to do what I've just said there. Right, contacting the council as well will also help. Right, start doing that straight away.
I've written to the council.
Fine.
Actually, like yesterday night I reminded them to get back to me.
Yeah, pick the phone up also and ring them up. Say, look, I have a house. I'm happy to provide emergency accommodation, not social housing, right?
Yeah.
Emergency accommodation. If they need it, they'll let them contact you. Right, that would also work. And then obviously, I know comfy worker. Sometimes you don't get a lot there, but keep an eye on it. Housing anywhere as well, keep an eye on it. You don't get them regularly, maybe you only get once or twice a year, but when you get them for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. Right? Any offer coming, just put your offer across, right? And pretend nothing happened. Eventually, you're going to get something from there, okay? And when people come to your property, always ask them for a review. Tell them, look, I'm new, I'm just learning, especially before they come to the property. Say, look, I just started this thing here, I'm excited, I'm learning. Please enjoy your stay. If there's anything I could do, let me know. Once they're in, send them a quick message. I hope you're all settling well. And then when they check out, say, look, I really hope you appreciate it. I'm learning. Is it okay for you to give me a nice review? Right? Yeah, so because good reviews are very hard to get.
Yeah.
Because people are reluctant to do. But when it's bad thing,
they go online.
They will go online and start typing all rubbish.
Yeah.
Even if it's not a bad thing. They see something really silly. You know, unfortunately, that's how human nature is.
Yeah.
Right? But we just have to be on top of it, calling them and always sending it. Automate the reminder to leave review as well. So you don't have to physically do it. Fantastic. So automate it, obviously then send it, and then making sure that you get 1 or 2 people leaving you a review. And also offer discount for when they come back next.
Yeah.
Yeah?
The paper we wrote there that are in the room, so we've mentioned that. That you book directly to us, and then you get the super discount.
Fantastic. Okay, good. I like that.
Say Abdul.
Okay.
And lastly, Rahim, is this a kind of a business that, in case you wanted to like move out of the business, can you sell it?
Yeah, you can sell it. You know, you can sell it. There's an exit strategy there. You can say, look, I'm busy, I haven't got time to manage it, I want to flog it. Right? You can flog it with your furnitures as well. It might be cheaper because it's second hand now. But yes, you can flog it if you wanted to flog it. Right? Or you've got a 6-month break clause. If you don't want to sell it, you can hand it back to the landlord. Right? But I don't want you to be fearful.
Yeah.
All right? Well, I would say right now, you're not going to make money out of it, I know. And just be patient. See hotels. It's like hotel. You don't expect someone here every day. Unless if you're lucky. But the 3 nights, your 4 nights, these are your 40%, 30% occupancy rate I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you see it in a weekly basis, it looks small. But it kind of compounds itself. Yeah, but yeah, there is an exit strategy basically. Yeah, so yes, there is an exit strategy. Yeah?
Yeah, that makes almost all of our questions that we had.
And with the bedding side of things, I've explained to Yen how it's cheap anyway, so there's no point doing the bedding things.
Yeah.
If she's doing all this for £70, there's no need to go and try the other people.
She's doing it. Actually, I didn't want to tell you because she's my wife. She's doing it.
Is it? Yeah. Definitely then.
Yeah,
You've got to keep her.
Yeah, because she's... I didn't tell Rahim before because I just wanted Rahim to tell me his own opinion how cleaning how
your house must be very clean.
But, because she has said it that I'm only doing it because it's your business.
Of course.
Yeah, to encourage you. Otherwise, I will not because the amount of time I spend there is just too much. Yeah.
And also now I know then why she spent 3 hours to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking 3 hours is too long. Yeah, because it's your wife.
Yeah.
Because if there's any of a cleaner, 1 hour, 30 minutes, they're done.
Yeah,
they're just passing it around and done. But she's doing really well here, right? You got to send her presents, right?
Of course, we have to do that, Yen.
Yeah. Your house must be very clean, Yen. Has she got OCD?
She done a lot of. She likes cleaning and tidying.
Wow, this is very clean. Yeah. Have you been here? She started cleaning.
Yeah.
Right, definitely. You need to buy more houses so she can quit that and do this for us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? And yeah, she's very good at it.
To come on a vacation with my wife. for a few days.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh
it's
yeah.
nice.
So no, yeah, do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
would
beautiful.
be good.
It's
Yeah.
really beautiful here, man. It's beautiful, you know. And she's doing it. You can see now. I see why it's clean. It's because it's the way it's done. It's like someone is doing it for themselves.
Yeah.
Right. That's how clean it is. So beautiful, beautiful, man. Keep her. Keep her, definitely. But yeah. So all I would say is, God living. Don't give up. Right. Keep keeping on. You've got a best business partner here.
Yeah,
right.
you.
So
Yeah.
you're complementing each other very well. So encourage each other, especially when it's low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's when one of you needs to be energized. Oh, don't give up. We're gonna get there. But if you're both in the same energy, then it will go down, right? So when the one is low, the one should be high.
Yeah.
When the one is high, the other one is low. That's what partnership is all about.
Yeah.
Right. So you are an entrepreneur, anyways. God living. You know how business is all about. Maybe this doctor not, right? But you would know that. Summer is coming. Any event, any football going, increase the rate.
Yeah.
Bank holidays like this, you should have increased. I'm not sure if you did.
No.
You see, go back to the calendar. May. In May,
It was booked very early.
They book very early.
oh, right. You see, in May, gonna have 3 or 4 bank holidays in May.
Yeah.
So make sure you increase the rate in all the, if not being already booked, right? So go in May, increase the rate in all the bank holidays, right? And football, when they're playing home, like Champions League, FA Cup, you gotta know about football now if you don't know about football. Increase the rate, go 1 year in advance, 3 months in advance, so that nobody would cut you off. The singers, the big singers, the big rappers are coming, you increase your rate on those bases as well. Okay, so these are the things that gets you to make that money without having to occupy the house on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. But yeah, you guys are doing amazing. I love the property and it's very beautiful.
I appreciate it.
Well done, well done. All right, not a problem. I leave you now. So thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
God bless you.
Cheers.
God bless you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye. Good morning. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, and I really, really appreciate spending the day with you.
Yeah,
It's been
thank you.
absolutely
Thank you so
amazing.
much. Yeah,
Pleasure.
thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.